looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
On the double. Check pick. Let's go. Set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3.
Good tackle by Isaiah Rodgers. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Got it.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, third cut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that walk. First down, Packers.
First down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Ready, ready. Set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
33. Ball ready. Hut, hut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best running backs, Mike, they have a really good balance between executing the play that's designed, but then every so often they just have to trust their instincts, and sometimes that's the best plays. That's where the big home run shots come from, and when you have a talented back, you want to give them that freedom.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allows certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
52 blue.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he will have a Packers first down. He has it by 20. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
First down.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for not now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Steal. Here we go. Set. Black. 95. Set.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Set. Hut. 50. Green. Hut.
They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Guarded well. Touchdown, Packers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers are out to a 10-0 lead.
Vikings, nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He'll look underneath here for Jones. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain there of 15. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 41, here's second down and 6.
Let's go now.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Minnesota.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. They'll come up here, first and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
We'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff can get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's a third and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Mustangs.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's complete to Mason. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
gain of 12.
It's a gain of 12
First down,
then.
Vikings.
It'll be a Vikings first down. To throw, it's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Here's McCarthy. Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That is caught to the goal line and in. Adam Thielen, touchdown Vikings. It's his third touchdown catch this year. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He gets it to go, and the Vikings are on the board. It's 10-7.
Vikings 7. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. His ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Let's go. Blue, that's 10.
On first and 10, here's Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 39-yard line.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready. 50, green.
From the gun, it's Love. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time.
Pace on the coverage.
And third down coming up.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard line.
Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Now this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60, easy, 60.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
3rd and 10. Now McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle it. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Tied for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end.
To kick off for Green Bay.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. They run it once more with Joe. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down markers. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Here we go. Pack to 60, pack to 60. Let's go.
A run. It's Jones. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. We'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
19 Lions.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that end ball to be thrown away.
He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
2nd and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Left side by Hawkinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Minnesota.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Finding room to the 20. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Let's go now. 6, Rocco Reedy. 18, Rocco.
To throw is McCarthy. And he can't get away. Down he goes. Back to 16.
And now we're seeing the game back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And they get a little bit back there, but still a long ways to go coming up with 3rd and goal.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or did they settle for 3?
The Vikings field goal.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Vikings will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He'll let this one rip. Looking for Watson. And this is too far out in front. It was incomplete.
Oh, and they had a shot there, Mike. He just overthrows his man, and this just comes down to just continuing to get on the same page. This is a feel throw, a feel route. Just puts a little too much air on it, and he just can't quite run it down.
It is 3rd and long.
Black. Oh, here we go. 10 black. Set.
To throw is one. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Javon Hargrave. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. On comes the Packers punting team.
For the Packers.
As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Joe. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. He's got this on target to Addison. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Little miscommunication there, now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Ready. Come on, set. Black 40. Ready.
We'll go play action with Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle.
It's 3rd and 7.
Okay, ready?
Here's 3rd and 7.
Shot. Ready, ready. 52, pull up, set.
Love to throw. Open man is Reed. He's got it. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, right?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
To throw is Love. He'll get this one out to Jacob. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Down. Ready.
Throwing is Love. Right side by Kraft. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the mark.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Vikings 18-yard line.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
Here's Love to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
3rd and a yard.
Hut, hut.
Now Love. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 17, Vikings 10.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. Sandy Lion. 18 rep.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Headed left, buying time. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Now being taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Cole took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. It's a pickup of 12. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance both run and pass.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
19 seconds.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. Third down coming up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And that being first and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
From the 1, second and goal.
Go!
Mason trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. That ball is caught beyond the pylon. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 10 black. 10. Fury, yellow. Steel, black. 10.
From the gun, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's going to have a Packers 1st down. His attack is made just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 11.
That's a heck of a run right here. My tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Ready up.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 33. Ready?
They'll go with Jacob. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Come on, 38.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Slide 2. Ready, ready. 50, green. Ready.
Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Ready,
Here is 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. And the strength on display rapidly through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Okay, Frank.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Come on, steal. Check steal. Black 40.
of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. They'll run here. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Shot. 17. Room. Field. Black. Set.
Here's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Now, a big 3rd down.
Ready. Black. 95. Hut.
Now Love. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Now, 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. 10 black. Set. Go.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Packers going to use their final timeout now. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Set. 52 blue. Black ultra. Set. Hut.
Back to throw is Love. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Well, he didn't connect for the touchdown. What I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute,
Here we go.
3rd down.
Red. 33. Yellow. Set.
Here's Love. That's hauled in at the 2. Oh, he's taken down. They're in field goal range, but no timeouts. They're out of time.
4th down and goal.
So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown on the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends.
Will Reichard to
Four
kick off
quarters
for the
could
Vikings.
not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Drill green. Ready. 50, green. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. This one intercepted. Hit by Jeff Okuda.
You know, Mike, it's not often that you could say one individual player may have won his team the game, but I think this might be one of those circumstances. It's the first play of overtime, and there he is, putting his teammates on his back, picking off that pass. Now, thanks to his effort, they just got to knock this one through the goalposts, and it's all over.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
From the 43, here's second and 5.
Let's go.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
gain of 7.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Minnesota.
Here we go. Set. 19.
On the ground is Mason. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Come on. Rick.
A run on first and goal. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Gordon Mason. Touchdown, Vikings. So a win here for the Vikings. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters. Able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory.